Got the egg on there. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's killer. Mix that up in there. And let's give this a try. Hello, today we're going to have an old Southern favorite. We're going to cook cheese grits for breakfast with an egg on top and mixed vegetables. I was going to do a video on a cottage cheese parfait today, which I'll do some other time. But what happened, I woke up and it's so cold out here. We're in Florida, it's 30 degrees with a wind chill of 25. That's ridiculous. We're freezing up here. We didn't have any snow, we didn't have any bad weather, it's just cold. Anyway, today we're gonna start out with our grits. This is a Southern favorite. This grit, this 2-pound bag, is roughly $2. We're gonna use 1/4 cup of grits, which is 2 ounces. So do the math. This serving of grits is gonna cost us less than 15 cents. That's amazing. We're gonna have 1 cup of half and half. You can use water, you can use milk, it's up to you. Shredded cheese. We have some leftover ham pieces we're gonna use. We have approximately 1 piece of bacon, 1.5 pieces of bacon, onion, 1 egg, a plum tomato. Plum tomatoes we bought on clearance at our local grocery. 6 of these was $1.20. Nothing wrong with them, just use them fast. Green pepper, we've got our grits here, salt, granulated garlic, our ranch seasoning, cracked black pepper, and we're going to use carrot greens for garnish. All right, we're going to start off with our bacon in the pan. We're going to turn this on low heat. You want to turn it on low heat so the fat renders out of the bacon properly. Start it out, cold pan, let it come up. Normally when you're cooking anything, you want to start off in a hot pan so it doesn't stick, but when you're rendering fat out of tallow, of bacon, or anything else, you want to start off with a cold pan and let the heat rise slowly so it comes out there, or it will burn. In the meantime, we're going to start cutting. First one to our green pepper. Very slow. You don't have to be quick on this. Just cut it up properly using your knife skills. Our tomato comes next. Move this out of the way. Our onion comes next. Cut that up crossway and then cut real slowly. Then we're going to cut half a tomato. Not going to use the whole thing. Use a real sharp knife. Cut in strips. Like so. Don't have to be fancy. You're cooking for yourself. And the carrot garnishes. And that's it. That's all we have there. Let me get everything cleaned up and we'll come back and start putting everything together. All right, thanks to camera magic, our area is cleaned up, our bacon's going, and we're ready to start putting things together. The bacon smells wonderful. Turn the bacon over. Hear that sizzle? And you can see how the fat's running it out, how the flavor's coming. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit more, I think. Still a little too hot. You want to go on a low heat when you're simmering bacon out, or rendering fat out. But you'll see how the fat came in there. You can get your bacon as crispy as you want to. I like mine pretty crispy. I want to render as much as possible so the flavor stays in there. In the meantime, let's talk about a balanced meal. People want to know all the time, how do I make the meal balanced? How do I know it has all the points? There's 4 pieces you have to know. Protein, which is the bacon and the ham and the cheese. Then you have starch, which is the grits itself going in there. You have PL, which is plant, the tomatoes, the onions, the green peppers, and then you have fat or flavor. The fat renders out of the bacon over here. We're not using any kind of Crisco or anything else there. And that's it. P plus S plus PL plus F gives you an entire equation. Those four pieces fit together, give you a balanced meal. This is smelling really good here, guys. Okay, all right. We're gonna pull the bacon out. We'll come back, cut that up a little later. If I can grab it. Then we're gonna add our ham. We're gonna add our green peppers and onions. Allow that to cook down. Once again, we still have on low heat. Let the pepper jump out. Let this cook down. Once again, it's still on low heat. This is going to be really good. Really hearty, really filling, really inexpensive. Something us Southerners down here eat all the time. And it will become a family favorite of yours also. This is very inexpensive. So, and it comes together very fast. Everything's cooked off. We're going to add our half and half. And we're going to add our grits. Quarter cup. It's amazing how filling this is and how fast it comes together. And if you'd like to, you can add a little chicken base or ham base to it. We're not going to this time, but you're obviously more than welcome to do that. Let's add a pinch of salt. Add some granulated garlic. Turn the fire up. You want to let this come to a boil. Black pepper. Gotta have our black pepper. And let this go. Once it comes to a boil, you want to pull it back, bring it down to a simmer. You can find the simmer here. There you go. Let this cook. Keep stirring this. Comes together very fast. At this point, we're going to cut our bacon up. We'll leave that for a garnish on top. All right, our grits are done. We're going to add some ranch dressing in here, ranch seasoning. This is really good also. Once the fire is off, add your cheese. Comes together very simple. Good, thick, hearty meal. Tomatoes go in. And that's about done. If it's too thick and you want a little thinner, you can add some milk. You can add some water. You can add some more half and half. And some people add butter. I'm not going to this time, but sometimes I do. Let me get a bowl, plate this up, and we'll come back. All right, let's pour our grits into the bowl. Then we have one piece left. We're going to put an egg on there. You could have put the egg in the grits when it's cooking, but I like my egg over medium, so the yolk's ready and you can run off in the grits. Let's put this thing together, final piece, and we'll come back and we'll try it. Bear with me. This is going to be great. This is something you will do all the time. Cheap, inexpensive, filling. Hang on. All right. Here we go. Let's put this in the bowl. Oh my gosh, this is going to be good stuff. That's a lot of food. Love my spatula so you can get everything off there. Now we're going to finish with our egg. Turn the burner on. Love this new stove. Now we want the pan to get hot before we put anything in there to fry or cook. Here's our egg. Put a little oil in there. Get that stirred around. Make sure it's evenly coated. Make sure the pan's hot. It is. Let's come in there with our 1 egg. This entire meal cost about 75 cents, even with the egg. Egg's 20 cents. Everybody likes their eggs differently. I like mine over medium, like I said. But you can have them scrambled, you can have them sunny side up, you can have them hard fried, whichever. This is how I like mine here. But once again, you do you. Okay, eggs looking good, flip over, the yolk's still runny, turn the fire off, put the egg on the grits. That's it. Now we're going to come back in with our bacon bits. And our carrots, carrot greens. And I always have to have my habanero. We're going to do about half. Cut the habanero up. As I've said before, you don't want to cook the habanero in the pan during heat because the fumes will be horrendous. Well, that's it. How was that? Pretty easy. You can do this. You can teach your kids to do this. Everybody can have something differently, different toppings. You can use sausage, ham in there. You can use ground beef. You can use ground turkey. You can use anything you want to. But great breakfast. You keep this in mind. Do this at least twice a week. We do. Let's get this thing set up, take a bite, and I'll let you know how it is. Well, here it is. A meal for less than 75 cents. This is filling. This will hold you way past lunch if you need to. It's very good. Got the egg on there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's killer. Mix that up in there. And let's give this a try. Sometimes you throw a pat of butter on there also. But get some bacon, get some tomato, get some of the carrot in there. Way too big a bite. Now let's try this. That's very good. Pro tip, keep the bacon crisp. Put the bacon on afterwards. That way it stays crispy. If you mix it with grits, it'll become soggy. But you have the ham in there, have the tomato. Hi, Sig. Have Sig here. No, you can't have any. Habaneros, way too hot. But in the meantime, if you like this video, if you learned something from the video, if you think anybody else can learn anything, please share it, please like it, and subscribe. Let your friends know. What we're doing, we're bringing together cooking techniques, not recipes, where you can use on a daily basis and use every time you prepare your food. We want you guys to save money, to eat better, to live better, and to be healthier. So with that, I'm going to finish these grits, and let me know if you try these things. Let me know how you like your grits. And all you people in the north, welcome to the south. You'll enjoy this. I'll see you next time on Real Food, Spend Less. Bye.